Hello again. Welcome to C Programming Lecture 3. In this video, we will look at the command line arguments aspects of C programming. Now when you look at the code that I have written, don't get rattled by the code. Initially you remember that we took int main, open bracket, close bracket. We did int argc. We'll do int argc, character star star argv. Okay, so let us not worry about it. We'll just see what will be the output of this program. Okay. So we will do the gcc c.c. As you know, it says now we have started getting errors. Initially this error we are aware of because the printf gets enabled by default if I don't include a hash include. So we'll do that. We'll take care of that warning, and we will also look at expected semicolon before printf. We will go and give the semicolon here. Okay, and we will also make sure that we do the hash include, or we will try and see. So when I do the gcc, I got that error. One way of suppressing the warnings is we just give -w, which is dangerous. We should not do it. We should look at the type of warnings because we may end up getting a runtime error, but for this case I don't think it's as serious. So I do something called the a.out. Now if you look at the program that I ran, my program gave an output as what is called, if you look at my program here, okay, so my program actually gave an output like this, wherein let me just get the view of this. Okay, if this is my code, okay, so my program actually gave an output like this, correct? So the first argument is argc. I have not given any argument to the program, but it still says the argument is 1 because it has taken the argument as a file name. Okay, let us not get worried too much about this code. You could just type the same code on your machine and just try it out. Now what I will do is I will give 2 arguments to this program. I will modify the code here. Instead argv of 0, I will make it as argv of 1. Just follow the syntax. Do not worry about what is this argv, what are these 2 stars, what is this int argc, what is int main, what is printf. Just copy. Of course you cannot copy from the screencast. Just type this program and just observe the output so that you are going to get some idea. So now let me just go back and do the I have suppressed the warning as usual. I do the a.out. Now again the same output has come. Now let me give the command. Let me give one argument to this program. So let me give the argument as aspirations. So my program a.out is now taken an argument called aspirations. Okay. Now if you look at the command line arguments, what it says is it is giving us the number of line arguments is 2. The first argument is a.out. So but we'll make this a second argument. We will also try and make changes here. We'll include hash include so that we don't have to give the warnings, get the warnings. Let me save this code and then so I may not need this w now. Okay, now if you look at the code, now the number of arguments are 2. The first argument is my a.out and the second argument was aspirations. So let me just go back to the code and now let me give say 5 arguments. So for that what I do, just follow the syntax, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I do the argument 2, argument 3, argument 4. Let us not worry about what if I don't give the third, fourth, fifth argument, etc. We'll just follow instruction, we'll give 5 arguments. So now I do the GCC to this and do the a dot out. So aspirations is, so I have 3 parameters, is good. Aspirations is good thing. So this is what I have given. So when I do that, I have given 5 parameters, 5 command line parameters. The number of arguments now is, this is the 1 argument by default, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that's why the length of the arguments is 5 and I have 5 arguments. Let us again go back and try give few more arguments. I will say aspirations is, I'll give a lot of space, is very good. If you do this, it has suppressed the blank spaces and taken these as separate identifiable entities, which we can also call it as tokens. So this is a small demonstration of the command line arguments. So what you do to practice, just repeat what I have done so that you will be able to get some idea about command line arguments. Of course, in the later lectures we will also look at what is this int argc, why we should give caret star, double star, rb, etc. Thank you for your patient listening. More on C programming in coming lectures. Thank you.